We've hit a glass ceiling in the North American RV industry. For decades, we've been sold the same floor plans, the same construction methods, and the same compromises. You pay $200,000 for a Class A motorhome, and you're still locked into a single-level hallway where someone has to go to sleep if you want to turn off the lights. But while the Western market has been stuck in the status quo, a Chinese manufacturer has been doing something radical. They asked a simple, disruptive question. Why is a motorhome only allowed to have one floor? This is the Feixiang S688. It fits into the same footprint as a Ford F-250, but at the push of a button, it unfolds into a two-story duplex with 2 bathrooms, a residential kitchen, and enough off-grid power to disappear for a month. Is this the future of family RVing, or is the import reality just too complicated to make it worth the trouble? Stay with me. Hey guys, Robert here. Honest reviews, real numbers, no fluff. Feixiang is a major Chinese manufacturer, often called the Flying RV company globally. You might have seen their smaller models go viral on TikTok or YouTube in 2024, but forget the proof of concept videos you saw then. The S688 is different. This isn't a cramped camper van. This is a commercial-grade platform built on an Isuzu 700p medium-duty truck chassis. It's built for families who want to live on the road full-time without compromising on personal space. When it debuted at the Beijing International RV Expo, it didn't just attract attention, it created a gridlock. Let's look at why. You're looking at a vehicle 19 feet 8 inches long, 8 feet wide, and 11 feet 5 inches tall while driving. Because it's under 20 feet, you can park this in spots that would leave a 40-foot Class A motorhome looking for a different campground. Under the hood, a 5.2-liter Isuzu turbo diesel engine paired with an Allison 6-speed automatic. This is the golden ticket for North American buyers. Allison is the global standard for commercial drivetrains. If you need service in rural Texas or northern Alberta, the commercial network is already there to fix it. The build quality is also a step up. It's a one-piece molded body shell over a high-strength aluminum cage frame. Look right above the cab? That's a multi-camera 3D imaging system. It reads bridge and tunnel clearance in real time, because when this rig is fully expanded at camp, it stands at nearly 17 feet tall. That radar isn't a feature, it's a requirement to keep you from tearing the roof off. Pull into camp, hit the button, and the hydraulic leveling legs stabilize the truck. A second button triggers the slide-outs and the roof expansion. You go from a compact truck footprint to 250 square feet of multi-level living. The ceiling heights are a massive selling point. 6'5" downstairs and 6'11" upstairs. You have full standing height on both levels, something no domestic Class C can touch. The ground floor layout is designed for family utility. You have aviation-style captain's chairs with massage and heating, a central electric table, and a residential-grade kitchen. We aren't talking about a dinky RV fridge. This has a 9 cubic foot Haier 3-door home refrigerator and a combination microwave steam oven. The ground floor bathroom is a full smart setup. Automated toilet, digital shower, the works. It's perfect for the kids because you don't need to share it. The second floor is the master suite. A folding staircase with built-in storage leads you to a 5 by 7 foot master bed, ambient lighting, dual-pane windows, and a dedicated ensuite with its own shower and macerating toilet. You wake up, shower, and start your day without ever setting foot on the ground floor. That isn't camping, that's a mobile hotel suite. The electrical system is impressive. 24-volt architecture, 800 amp-hour lithium bank, 1800-watt solar array, and a dual inverter setup, 5,000 watts plus 3,000 watts. However, and this is critical for you in the US and Canada, the shore power inlet is wired for Chinese 220 volts. If you plug this into a standard 110-volt US campground pedestal, it will not work. You have to factor in the cost of a high-capacity step-up transformer or a professional conversion of the charging system. That's the reality of buying international. The retail price in China is 688,000 yuan, roughly 95,000 USD. But don't think you can just import it through a dealer. US law mandates a 25-year rule for non-conforming vehicles, and Canada has a 15-year rule. You cannot register a brand new Chinese Isuzu chassis for highway use in North America. To do this right, you have two paths: import for off-road or display use only, or the chassis swap, importing the habitation box as commercial cargo and hiring a shop to mount it onto a locally sourced, US spec Isuzu NPR chassis. Factor in shipping, duties, and the chassis swap logistics, and your realistic landed cost is closer to $135,000. Is $135K too much? Show me another rig that gives a family of 6, 2 floors, 2 bathrooms, a washer-dryer, and off-grid power for that money. I'll wait. What I love, the dual bathroom layout is a game-changer for family privacy. The Allison transmission makes drivetrain service a non-issue, and the off-grid power bank is arguably better than most $300K American rigs come with. What you need to watch: it's a truck. It drives like a commercial vehicle. The folded staircase is steep, and if you're parking under low tree cover, you're in trouble. Plus, you're on the hook for sourcing body parts from China, so build a relationship with your importer early. So is this a brilliant, ambitious solution to the space problems in the North American RV market? Or does the logistics nightmare of importing it make it a Chinese dream that doesn't survive contact with our roads? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. Still not subscribed? Come on, you know what to do. Honest reviews every single week. No sponsorships, no agendas, just real talk. Next video: Feixiang S688 versus the Chang'an Fengjing Journeyman. 2-story family truck versus RVing adventure pickup. $95,000 versus $44,000. One winner. Don't miss it. I also want to take a quick moment to thank everyone who hits that like button and engages with this channel. I put a massive amount of research and real-world logic into these deep dives, and knowing that you value that effort is exactly why I stay independent. You aren't just viewers, you're the ones keeping this show strictly about the facts, and I truly appreciate the support. It's your comments and your sharp questions that push me to dig deeper and find better answers every single week. We're building a community here that values truth over marketing, and frankly, I couldn't do that without all of you on my side. Thank you for being the driving force behind this honest review series. Let's keep digging into the truth together. I also want to hear from you about what we should tackle next. Drop a comment below with the specific vehicles, rigs, or tech you want me to hunt down and put to the test. Your suggestions are the fuel for this channel, and I'm taking notes. I'm Robert. See you in the next one. Take care.